Hey guys, it's me, Naya, 1/3 to the 8th power of the Rasta family. And today we are bringing you a video on how we are going to get our liquor onto the ship. So right here, I am actually cleaning off the remnants from the original bottle of the label so that when I put the label on, it is not showing. I'm also going to boil a pot of water so that I can seal the bottle instead of using a blow dryer. I find that with the blow dryer, it just comes up a little bit more crinkly, and with the boiled water, you can get it smooth. Here you can see I took off all of the label. Everything is off. There's no remnants of the old label. I also bought shampoo flask with a conditioner flask. And these will also be used to put liquor in. Fun fact, to the end, I realized that I accidentally put the wrong covers on the wrong bottles. So I had to go back and switch those covers out. So here I am just washing out the bottles. We're from the island, so we like to wash things. So I'm just washing them before I put the liquor in them. My husband likes Wray and Nephew. That is the only alcohol that he drinks, that along with white Hennessy. And he says it's because it doesn't give him a hangover. So we are pouring the Wray and Nephew into this bottle. They are both 750 milliliters. That is all you are allowed to have on the cruise. A bottle of wine, 750 liters. So here, the Wray and Nephew is already in. I am sealing it. It is a cork. It kind of looks like a screw, but it's a cork attached on. It's a little bit difficult to get in, but I got it in. However, when I got it in, I realized that the cover had a little bit of a defect where it was stopping the seal from getting on properly. So I just used a sharp knife and just kind of rubbed off the edges just to kind of smooth it down a little bit so that the seal can go over it without any bulge or any type of poking out or rips or anything like that. So I smoothed it off, picked it off, and then I was able to put on the seal with no problem. I smoothed it down really good so that it was on there very tightly. It's still loose because it's not sealed here, but I just made sure that it was all the way down before putting it in the water. I made sure that the water was boiling hot. It boiled for about 20 minutes while I was getting everything ready. However, I only put it in for maybe about 3 seconds or so. I didn't want to break the bottle, so I just put it in head first, gave it a little bit of twist, and then took it out. And it came out perfect. It was sealed smoothly with no type of wrinkles, no type of anything. Here we are on to water bottles. With the water bottles, you have to make sure that you put clear liquids only in the water bottles. I took out the bottles without ripping the plastic so that we can put it back into the plastic so that it appears that it has not been tampered with. So here I am just taking out all of the water bottles, trying to take them out as neatly as possible as to not have any type of rips, wrinkles, or any defects in the plastic. I was able to get them all out of the plastic with only a little bit of movement down to the bottom on one side. Here you can see they all came out. The plastic is perfect. I got some empty water bottles and proceeded to get my clear liquors to put in there. Here are the caps that I bought on Amazon. This is Secret Stash bottle caps. It cost me about $17, and it came fairly quickly. I am putting some Georgia Peach vodka in one of the bottles. It is clear. um, and so that works for this. Once you get the liquor into the water bottle, it is very imperative that you make sure that you put it up as close as possible to what it would look like in a regular water bottle. You don't want to get it all the way to the top, but you want to get it close enough, like the other water bottles. Once that's done, I went ahead and I put the top on, and that was fairly easy as well. You just screw it on. I did forget to take off the bottom portion of the original seal, so I had to go back and remove all of those off of the bottles with a knife. The next liquor that we are doing is Cruzan rum. We are doing some coconut Cruzan rum in 1 or 2, and then we are doing some peach Cruzan rum in the other. They are both clear, so that works as well for the water bottles. Here I did make it a little bit too full, like we were talking about earlier in the video, so I had to pour a little bit out just to kind of make it look not so obvious. So now it looks like this is a regular bottle of water. Here I ran out of coconut Cruzan rum, so I am mixing coconut Cruzan rum with peach Cruzan rum. Again, here we seal it, and you just give it a little bit of a twist, and it twists on. No leaks, no issues. Here I am just labeling it, and I'm making sure that I do it so it is not obvious, where I will be able to see it but no one else will really be able to see it. So I'm using a red marker on the red hibiscus just to put a letter, P for peach, C for coconut, GV for the Georgia vodka, and so on and so on. And this just helps us once we get on the cruise so that we are able to differentiate which is which. Fun fact about me, personally, I do not drink. However, everyone around me drinks, and I always oblige. So here I am just putting the bottles back into the plastic so that it is inconspicuous and not obvious, and no one thinks that the plastic was ever broken. You have to be careful, get it in as best as possible without making other pokes in it, and making sure that everything fits into the plastic how it originally was. I did have to go and check another six-pack to see exactly how it was put in there, and I noticed that the labels were not showing on the sides. So I wanted to make sure that none of the labels were showing on the sides, and they were all inwards and looked exactly how a regular package looked. This last one was a little bit more difficult than the others, especially because I didn't want to rip the bag, and also because I didn't want to poke the sides and make it look like the bag had been tampered with. So it was a little bit more tricky to get it inside, but ultimately everything did end up working out, but it took a little bit more muscle. And voila, Everything is back in. Everything is clear. It looks like a 6-pack of water. No one will ever be able to tell. Who's gonna tell? No one can tell. The white Hennessy is a dark liquor, so I have decided to put that into the conditioner bottle, which is a blue. That way no one will be able to tell that there is a dark liquor in there. There was a little bit of spillage, so here I am just wiping off the bottle. This was the tricky part about this. I had not used this before, and so I did not know how to use the seal. I thought that there was something that you could peel off and seal it on, but it wasn't like that. It is actually something that you just press on, and when you press it on, it kind of seals it. It doesn't give it a very strong seal, but it gives it a seal enough where to the naked eye, it looks as if the bottle has not been tampered with and that it is just an original seal that is on the bottle. Here is where I messed up with putting the blue cap onto the blue bottle, not realizing that the white cap goes on the blue bottle and the blue cap goes on the white bottle. So I did have to go back and change those out. But other than that, this was the result. For the white shampoo bottle, I am using tequila. My best friend loves tequila, so we are using some tequila for her. And with the tequila, it is clear, so therefore it won't have any type of shadowing in the bottle, which is what I was going for. Of course, we did have a little bit of spillage, so I was able to wipe that off. And then again, put the seal on top, just press it down. Give it a firm, nice press, and then it was able to stick on, and then put the cover back on. And voila, here are the finished products. These are all going into our suitcases and all look like the original product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making it for you.